Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, November the 28th, 2018, and today in our Tech News Update, we have New Zealand that is looking, of course, like many other countries, into the deployment of 5G networks. And of course, Huawei, being one of the companies with the most advanced network and technology, was there to kind of help out. And finally, for what they called a significant security risk, it seems that the New Zealand government is saying no to Huawei. And of course, we're wondering if all of this has something to do with the fact that the United States asks many, many other countries to not use Huawei for the 5G network and for their devices. Windows 10 Insider Preview, there was a release of a update to the October 2018 update for insiders. Yes, release preview insiders received a Windows 10 update. This pushes the number of the build to 17.763.167. So, of course, huge list of bug fixes apparently. So that means that in the next couple of weeks we might have another huge bunch of fixes for Windows 10 users, as of course we do get reports here and there of all sorts of little details and little problems happening. Well, a feature that Google had introduced 11 years ago on YouTube, video annotations. Well, that apparently will be actually removed and gone in January 2019. YouTube or Google says that one of the reasons why this is going is because it's not really being used much, and that basically they just will remove this for January 2019 as it's unused. Well, if you're on the April 2018 version of Windows 10 or on earlier versions, if you're on Enterprise also, well, there was a big cumulative update yesterday for Windows 10 users that has many bug fixes. No security updates in there, just really bug fixes. So if you want to update your system, if you have some issues, maybe this will help you out. Add duplex numbers are in, and the October 2018 update is right now on 2.8% of all PCs, which is a very small number. Version 1803, April 2018 update, is king at 89.5% of all Windows 10 PCs. So we see that the rollout of October 2018 update is very slow. Intentional or not, meaning some people probably don't want it right now, and some people, and of course the way that it's pushed is not that everybody's getting it. They're really going slower at it. Well, in the past week, there were tons of problems with Office 365 users that use multi-factor authentication. And the problem is, it was a problem. Microsoft explained that on the server side there were some issues. The problem is, we're still having problems being reported everywhere. According to some, it's some kind of DNS problem with the servers. And so even as of today, users that are of course affected are business users that are on multi-factor authentication, which is not a good thing because they'll turn it off instead of keeping it if it goes bad. Sophos, a security company, asked some top IT directors in the UK what would they do if they were hit by ransomware. Well, almost half of them say they would pay the ransom to get the data back, showing the huge problem that many businesses face and how they can cope with data loss. Unfortunately, it's not the best way to do so, but as a tech guy, I can tell you that I've seen many clients just wanting to pay to have their stuff back. Department of Justice has released details on 8 men that were arrested after scamming businesses. They were actually selling what was supposed to be ads that would be displayed on the internet, and they had actually put up servers with fake numbers that would show how many people have seen the ads that these scammers were actually apparently showing the world, but no one ever seen any ads. They actually stole $36 million like this, but now they're facing justice for scamming businesses. Drive Savers, a company that specializes into breaking into phones, says that it has a way to break into the iPhones in every version of iPhones and regardless of the operating system with 100% success rate. Of course, many businesses advertise these services to governments. DriveSaver says, well, we're not interested necessarily in governments. We're interested in the market of those that just have a phone that they completely forgot their passwords. So this is kind of interesting. And of course, a lot of people will want to know how do they do it exactly, including Apple. A survey seems to show that the strategy YouTube is going to use is actually a good one. What YouTube has started doing already is showing some original movies and content for free in exchange of you viewing ads. And apparently in 2020 this is going to be even more prevalent. They'll have a lot more content free of charge as long as you watch ads. And many users say, yeah, got no problem with that. You know, when you think about it, it's not that much worse than watching TV. If your company has an IT team, one of the biggest ways to stay safe, according to a report, is that they need to have weekly meetings to discuss all the problems that and the security issues that everybody knows. They say that in general, in an IT team, everybody has specific knowledge of certain things that others might not, and by actually having a meeting together, well, everybody just gets on with the same problems that everybody else faces, meaning your company is going to be safer. Cisco says that by 2022, the internet will have 1.4 billion users more than today, and that this will stress the internet a lot more, and that investments need to be done because in that year, 2022, we'll be entering the zettabytes of data every year, and that the internet needs to be able to cope with all of that new traffic. Of course, number one, as they always say, video on demand is always top on the amount of data on the internet. And this was the Tech News Update for Wednesday, November the 28th, 2018. You enjoy our videos? Please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.